So yesterday I made a post where I was in support of taking down the Confederate statues. And I got a lot of feedback on here from people who said, one, that would be rewriting history, or two, they just don't know enough about it to have an opinion. So I'm going to help you out. First things first, there are no statues or monuments to Hitler or the Third Reich, yet we still remember them. So that argument really doesn't work. The Confederacy and the South seceded from the Union in order to keep their slaves. There's nothing else to it. This is the cornerstone speech, which is presented by Alexander Hamilton Stevens, who was the vice president of the Confederacy. In this speech, he lays out the reasons for seceding from the Union. Our new government is founded upon exactly the opposite idea. Its foundations are laid, its cornerstone rests upon the great truth that the Negro is not equal to the white man, that slavery, subordination to the superior race, is his natural and normal condition. This is the letter of succession from South Carolina. Here's Mississippi's. Pretty much every state that succeeded from the Union had one of these. So, once again, the Confederacy was nothing but trying to keep slaves. So why do so many people romanticize the South and the rebel flag and Southern heritage? Why do black people fly the rebel flag? It's very simple. They've been tricked. There were actual slaves that fought for the Confederate Army, but they fought for their freedom. And the only stipulation was they had to leave the South. You can thank these ladies for the brainwashing. These are the United Daughters of the Confederacy. They are responsible for implementing a strategy called the Lost Cause. This is the reason why people think that the Civil War was about the South fighting against a tyrannical government that sought to overstep its boundaries. This is why people idolize and associate the Confederacy with rebellion. They even rewrote the history books and destroyed the ones that painted the South in a negative light. You can thank this lady for putting together the council to get rid of all the books that painted the South in a negative light and the North in a positive light. Also, a big shout out to this guy. Now to the statues themselves. Those statues were actually mostly erected by the Daughters of the Confederacy. They were erected to disenfranchise the blacks who still lived in the South at that time. Why do you think they coincide perfectly with the Jim Crow era? So when people say, oh no, I have a Confederate flag, but I'm not a racist, it's heritage, not hate. I want you to know that's what the Daughters of the Confederacy wanted. They wanted you only to see the heritage, not the hate. But unfortunately, now you know.